Good morning, dear students. Let me start the lesson. The topic of our lesson is professional is looking for a job. Now, today we will speak about how to find a good job and also how our personal CV will help us, yes, and how to write a CV or personal CV. And also professionals looking for a job mostly when we after graduating, for example, the university, we start looking for a job, yes, and we want that the job will satisfy us. Let's come up to the questions. We have to preview that topic. Now, in what sectors of activities, agriculture, industry, service do you work? Now, which sectors do the people in your area work in? How has this changed from generation to generation? Do you know what CV is, and have you ever written one? Yes, and this is how to say that we have to practice, yes, to write, to understand what is CV and what CV is included in itself, and how should we write CV, yes, that when, for example, when we look for a job, your CV will satisfy the employee. Okay, now we read a dialogue in pairs, and while reading the dialogue, we have to be very attention with the content of the dialogue, because the content of the dialogue will help you to overcome with the exercise given below. These are the words that we have to use during the speaking and the writing. And we start from the reading comprehension. Here are given the questions to you to answer, whether you understand the content of the dialogue or not. Yes, what is the dialogue about? What should we start your CV with? How ought you to list the schools and institutions we have attended? Do you need to include copies of your qualifications? How should we put down the information about your work experience? What information can you include if you are still a student? And what does Marika say about a photograph? The next exercise is read the statements and say if they are true or false, and correct the false ones. Okay, now the first, yes, you should start your CV with the brief personal details. Now, as you have read the dialogue and as we have answered to the questions, we can daily say that this statement is true. Okay, now the next exercise we do that we have to complete the sentences. Now, while completing the sentences, we have to be very attentive with the words which you are going to use while writing, for example, the right answers. Now, here we should start with a brief personal details. Yes, we have to start with brief personal details. It means that your CV here. And okay, now the rest of the statements we have to do yourselves, that we know the content of the dialogue, and I hope that we can overcome with this exercise. The next task which we are going to do, it's an analyzing. Now here we have to match the words with their Russian equivalents. Now in the first column is given the English variant, and then the next second column is given the Russian variant. Okay, now the first is personal details. Now here we have, if you remember from the text, personal details, it's личные данные. Okay, now the personal details matches with G, личные данные. Okay, now let's go on with matching the other words with their definitions or the equivalents. The next is match the following English words with their definitions. Now, as we know, in CV we include all our personal characteristics, yes, and in this case, if you say that marital status, it means that the condition of being married or unmarried. Yes, marital status. If the person is married or not. The next exercise which you are going to do, give the English equivalents. Now here we have to give the English equivalent of the following word combinations. Yes, составить список школ и институтов. To list the schools and institutions. Okay, now I hope that the other ones we can translate yourselves. And the next task again comes up with a translation. Here we have to translate the whole statement into English. Для того, чтобы найти работу, необходимо составить и разослать резюме. In order to find a job, you need to write and send out your resume or the CV. Yes, it means для того, чтобы найти. In order to find a job, you need to write and send out your resume. And the next task, it's a speaking task. You have to get introduced with the curriculum vitae of the person, Tony Carter, and how, for example, she writes her CV. Yes, and in the following case, now this is all her detailed CV, and your task is you have to get introduced with the CV, and you have to speak, yes, whether she included all her personal details in her CV or not, yes, and as your home assignment, you have to prepare your own curriculum vitae, yes, and with this we will finish our lesson. See you at our next lesson.